Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Janvallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Jaya Gopi Janvallabha, Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Janvallabha.
Hare Krishna. So very more welcome to all of you for today's session on the Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll start our session with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki. So in our previous session, we discussed about that how Virat Purusha or the Lord in his universal form, how he enters into this material creation, and also we discussed about Chaitya Guru, who is Paramatma, how he controls the consciousness of the whole creation. Now today we'll begin our discussion with text 54, Shloka number 64 of the 26th chapter of the 3rd canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Akshini chakshushaadityo नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट श्रोत्रेण कर्णौ च दिशो नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट अक्षिणी चक्षुषादित्यो नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट श्रोत्रेण कर्णौ च दिशो Nodatiштhatada Virat. Translation: The sun god entered the eyes of the Virat Purusha with a sense of sight, but still the Virat Purusha did not get up. Similarly, the predominating deities of the directions entered through his ears with the sense of hearing, but still he did not get up. Now you see. So, what are we seeing here? That it is mentioned here in this shloka that Akshini Chakshusha Aditya. Aditya means sun god. Na udatisthat tada Virat. Virat means Virat Rupa, or the universal or the cosmic form of the Lord. So here it is mentioned that the two eyes with the sense of sight entered into the Virat Purusha, but he did not wake up. Okay. The two eyes with the sense of sight, sun god or Aditya, entered into the body of Virat Purusha, but Virat Purusha did not get up. He did not wake up. And then it is mentioned here that Shrotrena karnau cha disho nodatisthat na udatisthat tada Virat. Shrotrena. Shrotrena means to hear. So Shrotrena means to hear and karna means the ears. So the sense of hearing belongs to the living entity, isn't it? So when the sense of hearing entered into Virat Purusha, still he did not wake up. You see, na udatisthat tada Virat. So Virat Purusha, even after sense of sight and hearing entered him, still he did not get up. Okay. So basically, Virat Purusha, or the personality, he is not waking up, he is not getting up. Now, text 65, shloka number 65. Tvacham bromabhiroshadhyo nodatiштhattada virat retasa shishnamapastu nodatiштhattada virat. Tvacham romabhiroshadhyo nodatiштhattada virat retasa shishnamapastu nodatiштhattada virat. Translation: The predominating deities of the skin, herbs, and seasoning plants entered the skin of the Virat Purusha with the hair of the body, but the cosmic being refused to get up even then. The god predominating over water entered his organ of generation with the faculty of procreation, but the Virat Purusha still would not rise. So basically, now here it is mentioned that Tvacham Romabhir Oshadhyo. Tvacham Romabhir. Tvacham is skin, and Rom means the pores on the skin or the hair on the skin. Now Udatishtatta Virat. So even though even though the the Virat Purusha got covered with skin and hairs on the skin and all these things, but still he did not get up. Retasa Shishnam apastu noda tishtat tata Virat. Then he says that Retasa Shishnam. Retasa means the vital energy of, or the energy which is helpful in procreation. So Retasa Shishnam apastu. Right. So Retasa means the vital energy of the living entity, and no Navdu Tishtat Tada Virat. So for both mother and father, because Retasa means the vital energy, and vital energy gets transferred from father to mother. Okay. Now here, even though this vital energy got generated, but still, even this vital energy, na udatis tishtat tada Virat. That means Virat Rupa did not wake up even after experiencing his vital energy. Now text 66, shloka number 66. Gudam mrityurapanena nodatiष्ठत्तदा विराट हस्ताविन्द्रुबलेनैव नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट गुदं मृत्युरपानेन नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट हस्ताविन्द्रुबलेनैव नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट. Translation: The god of death entered his anus with the organ of defecation, but the Virat Purusha could not be spurred into activity. The god Indra entered the hands with their power of grasping and dropping things, but the Virat Purusha would not get up even then. Now you see. So Gudam, Mrityurapanena. Gudam means the anus, or the hole which is on the back side of our body. Mrityurapanena. Mrityur means Yamraj. So Yamraj entered into the anus, or the back part of the body of the Supreme Lord. Na udatishtat tada virat. You see, this word is coming so many times. Na udatishtat tada virat. No udatishtat tada virat. That means even then Virat Purusha could not wake up. He could not get up. Could not come to consciousness. Hastavindro balenev. And the hands of the Virat Purusha, Indro balenev, they were as powerful as Lord Indra. But na udatishtat tada virat. Right. So even though Yamraj entered his body, Indra entered his body, still the Lord is not. That constantly you see in these shlokas, now that Ishtattada did not wake up. Now even the hands and the anus of the Virat Purusha are being so even after these two organs formation, all these different kinds of activities were not able to wake up the Virat Purusha. Now text 66, text 67, shloka number 67. विष्णुर्गत्यैव चरणौ नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट नादिर्नद्यो लोहितेन नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट विष्णुर्गत्यां चरणौ नोदतिष्ठत्तदा. So what does it mean? That in the previous shloka we discussed that Lord Yamraj and Lord Indra, he entered into the Lord's body, but their entrance was ineffective because so now here even Lord Vishnu has entered now. And how? So he has entered the feet with the potency to locomate or with the potency of locomotive. That means so that uh, the Virat Purusha could move. Very huge asset. Huge. Virat Purusha is huge. He is basically, he represents the whole universe. Although it's an imaginary form, but it represents the whole universe. To move him is not also something which is ordinary. So, and then here it is mentioned, Nadir Nadyo Lohitena Nodat Ishat Tadavirat. So, even the blood vessels of Virat Purusha represent the different rivers of the earthly planet. So, all these arrangements are being made so that Virat Purusha could wake up, but he is not waking up. Shutridbhyam now text 68, shloka number 68. Shutridbhyam udaram sindhur nodatishtat tada virat hridayam manasa chandro nodatishtat tada virat. Shutridbhyam udaram sindhur nodatishtat tada virat hridayam manasa chandro nodatishtat tada virat. Translation. The ocean entered his abdomen with hunger and thirst, but the cosmic being refused to rise even then. The moon god entered his heart with the mind, but the cosmic being would not be roused. Now you see. So the ocean also came into existence. You see how different aspects of the whole creation are coming into existence, isn't it? So now the ocean has also come into existence, and Shut Tridbhyam means hunger and thirst. So hunger and thirst came into existence. Moon god came into existence, you see. Shutrabhya means hunger and thirst. Udaram Sindur means ocean. Sindhu means ocean. So ocean god. Shutrabhyam Udaram Sindur Nodatishtat Tada Virat. Still Virat Rupa Na Udatishtat. Na Udatishtat means he could not wake up, he could not get up. He did not wake up. Hridayam Manasa Chandro Nodatishtat Tada Virat. You see this word which we are using, this second part of every sentence in these continuous shlokas, same word is used. No the tishtat tada virat, no the tishtat tada virat. What does it mean? That after all these things, everything has happened, but still Virat Rupa is not waking up. That means Virat Rupa not waking up means what? There is no movement in the whole universe. Okay. Hridayam manasa chandro no the tishtat tada virat. Hridayam means heart, and Manasa means mind, and Chandro means moon god. So the moon god also entered into his heart with the mind, but still no tatishtat tada virat. Now text 69, shloka number 69. Buddhya brahmapi hridayam nodatishtat tada virat rudro bhimatya hridayam नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट बुद्ध्या ब्रह्मापि हृदयम् नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट रुद्रोभिमत्या हृदयम् नोदतिष्ठत्तदा विराट. Translation: Brahma also entered his heart with intelligence, but even then the cosmic being could not be prevailed upon to get up. Lord Rudra also entered his heart with ego, but even then the cosmic being did not stir. Now you see. So moon god entered, ocean god entered, Indra entered, Yamraj entered, and now here in this shloka, what do we see? Buddhya Brahma api, Lord Brahma entered Hridayam, in his heart. Nodatishtat tada Virat. Still Virat Rupa did not wake up. That means there was no movement in the universe. Rudrobhimatya Hridayam. Rudra, Lord Shiva also entered into the heart of the Virat Purusha. Still there was no movement. There was no waking up of the Virat Rupa. Now text 70, shloka number 70. चित्तेन हृदयं चैत्यः क्षेत्रज्ञः प्राविशद् यदा विराट तदैव पुरुषः सलिलादुदतिष्ठः. चित्तेन हृदयं चैत्यः क्षेत्रज्ञः प्राविशद् यदा विराट तदैव पुरुषः सलिलादुदतिष्ठत. Translation: When, however, the inner controller, the deity presiding over consciousness, entered the heart with reason, at that very moment the cosmic being arose from the causal waters. Now you see. So, now here in this shloka, very important shloka, here it is mentioned, Chittena Hridayam Chaityaha. Chittena means consciousness, Hridayam means heart, and Chaitya means Paramatma, Chaitya Guru. If you remember in the previous session, I spoke about Chaitya Guru. Chaitya Guru means Paramatma. So Paramatma means super soul. And who is super soul? Krishna. Okay. So Kshetragya Pravishad Yada. So Chaitya Kshetragya. Chaitya Kshetragya. Chaitya means Paramatma and Kshetragya again means Paramatma. Basically the knower of the body, the knower of the universe, the controller of the universe. He is called Kshetragya. So Chaitya Kshetragya means the supreme controller, the Paramatma. Pravishad Yada. Pravishad means when. Yada means when. And Pravishad means entered. So when Chaitya Kshetragya, that means when Chaitya Guru or Paramatma or the super soul, Krishna, when he entered into the universe, entered into this Virat Rupa, Virat Tadaiva Purusha Saliladudatishtata. Immediately Virat Purusha got up and he woke up. You see? So consciousness. So many times we have discussed. This body runs only because of consciousness. If there is no consciousness, body cannot move. How much ever we may try. All chemicals, everything we may try. But if there is no spirit soul, if there is no consciousness, body cannot move. Similarly, when we go to universal scale, if there is no Paramatma, if there is no super soul, then there cannot be movement in the whole creation. And that's what we are seeing here in these shlokas. Now text 71, shloka number 71. यथा प्रसुप्तं पुरुषं प्राणेन्द्रियमनोधियः प्रभवन्ति विना येन नोत्थापयितुमोजसा. यथा प्रसुप्तं पुरुषं प्राणेन्द्रियमनोधियः प्रभवन्ति विना येन नोत्थापयितुमोजसा. Translation: When a man is sleeping, all his material assets, namely the vital energy, the senses for recording knowledge, the senses for working, the mind and the intelligence cannot arouse him. He can be aroused only when the super soul helps him. You see? So a very beautiful example is given here. It is said, Yatha prasuptam purusham. Prasuptam purusham means a sleeping person. So when a person is sleeping, when he is in dream state or dreaming state, pranendriya manodhiyaha, his pran means his pran vayu, indriya means senses, mano means mind, and dhiya means intelligence. Prabhavanti vinayena. So pranendriya manodhiyaha, that means his pran vayu, that means life air, his senses, his mind and his intelligence cannot arouse him or cannot wake him up. Notha paitum mojasa. So a sleeping person can be awakened only by ojasa. Ojasa means by superior power or by superior Paramatma. Only when the super soul wants, only then a person can wake up. Otherwise, it's impossible for a person to wake up from sleep. Right? So, how much ever material activities may be there, but until and unless the super soul enters the universe cannot move. How much ever powerful a body may be there, but body cannot move without spirit soul. Right? All the ingredients are there in the body, but if spirit soul is not there, body cannot move. Similarly, all the ingredients may be there in the universe, but until unless Paramatma enters, that means Lord Vishnu or Krishna, until unless he enters as Paramatma, as super soul, universe cannot move. So, na udatis, no the tishthat tada virat, that word was there. That means na udatishtat tada virat. That means Virat Rupa was not waking up. No, Virat Purusha not waking up means what? That the universe was not moving. So movement in the universe can happen only because of Paramatma or Super Soul. Now the last shloka of this chapter, text 72, shloka number 72. Tamasmin pratyagatmanam धिया योग प्रवृत्तया भक्त्या विरक्त्या ज्ञानेन विविच्यात्मनि चिन्तयेत् तमस्मिन् प्रत्यगात्मानं धिया योग प्रवृत्तया भक्त्या विरक्त्या ज्ञानेन विविच्यात्मनि चिन्तयेत्. Translation. Therefore, through devotion, detachment, and advancement in spiritual knowledge acquired through concentrated devotional service, one should contemplate that super soul as present in this very body, although simultaneously apart from it. Now you see. So Bhagavan Kapil, he ends this chapter by saying that tam asmin pratyagatmanam. Tam asmin pratyagatmanam. Pratyagatmanam means Paramatma. Pratyagatma means Param Atma or Super Soul. Dhiya Yoga Pravrittaya. Dhiya and Yoga Pravrittaya. Dhiya means intelligence and Yoga Pravrittaya means through yogic power or bhakti. Bhaktya Viraktya Jnanena. So by bhakti, by Virakti means detachment and Jnanena means knowledge. Vivichyatmani Chintayet. So we all must continuously meditate or think or concentrate or absorb ourselves or meditate always on that Paramatma, on that super soul. And who is that super soul? If you remember, we discussed in the previous session. In the previous session, we discussed who is that super soul. Super soul is Krishna. So that is why when we do Shravanam and Kirtanam, why I always say Shravanam Kirtanam. So when we do Shravanam about Krishna, when we do hearing about Krishna, when we hear Krishna Katha from Guru, then what happens? Paramatma, the super soul, he becomes active. He recognizes that this living entity, this person is paying attention on me. So when we pay attention to Krishna by Shravanam, and Krishna gives attention to us. So that's what here Bhagwan Kapil is saying, that we all have to please and worship that Paramatma who is Krishna. So when we hear Krishna Katha and we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra we have to chant every day without fail, and Simultaneously, on a regular basis, we have to hear Krishna Katha from the spiritual master, from Guru. So, by these two methods, we become perfect in bhakti, and in this way, we advance in bhakti very quickly. And that is what we are seeing here in this shloka, and that is what is the conclusion given here by Bhagwan Kapil. That ultimately we all have to absorb ourselves in Krishna. And the absorption in Krishna happens by Shravanam and Kirtanam, hearing and chanting the glories of Krishna. So this ends the 26th chapter of the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now from the next session, we'll enter into the 27th chapter. So those who are new to the channel can subscribe. All of you can like, comment, share. We'll stop here. We'll continue our discussion in the next session. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.